Welcome to Stockholm, guys. Let's start off with the sequels. It's not, sometimes sequels can surpass the original. Yeah. So let's start off with like some warm-up questions. The Godfather 1 or 2? Which did it best?
2,
I can't remember. Was the 2 the most impressive one?
Yeah.
The 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, oftentimes, again, you need the, foundational story. So the foundational story certainly, kind of like Lord of the Ring. I thought the first one was great.
Yeah. And then it turned terrible. Yeah.
Terminator 1 or Terminator 2?
I think...
Terminator 1.
I think Terminator 2.
Was it?
Yeah. That's the... I mean...
that's true. The Terminator 2 was so much more impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you say, it wouldn't be the same thing without the first one. And the first one is more of a horror movie, which I really love. So it's like,
but the most important one now, Shazam 1 or Shazam 2?
Well, Shazam 2.
Shazam 2, definitely.
Yeah.
Because going into this film, the first film it was a great origin story. It really ended on a high note. I think the audiences, me especially, wanted to see a sequel. You really set it up great.
Yeah, you want to see more of the family. You get a glimpse of them, and now you get to see them work together and like not always work together.
Yeah, but David, you're an origin story master with Annabelle and Shazam's origin story, but now you're building on to characters we already know.
Yeah, and Annabelle is in this one too for a brief moment.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't pointing at her.
You never know with these junkets. But like character-wise, the wizard, he's also stepping up. Yes. Can you tell us about going to the sequel? How were your thoughts about like amping it up?
Well, we wanted more Djimon. We killed him in the first one, but we wanted more of him. So thankfully, it's a movie full of magic. So we were able to bring him back. Thanks for having me back.
That was absolutely quite rewarding. And then again, the whole crew, the whole cast was back. Of course, with David and with the producer. Everybody was so much more invested the second time around.
Just before seeing the film, honestly, I thought it could be a bit crowded with all the young characters and the superhero versions taking place. But I really felt like the wizard really got the spotlight on him, and you almost could you start to get the wizard humor a bit more. Can you talk about how you were working with the humor? Yeah.
Well, I think thanks to the writer and cultivating the story with David and the producers, I think definitely the writer on page read very funny, and I was quite excited going into it, and it was again the same cast, and so the investment was higher.
Yeah, it's such a great pairing with you and then Freddie, him and Jack Dylan Grazer, because it's like he's more like the straight man who gets a lot of laughs, and with the annoying kid. And
such an annoying kid. I mean, like hate your mark, and then he's he's some 2 or 3 feet away from the mark, and then you drag him onto the mark, and and so then finally you hear action, and then so it was quite a challenge working with him, but a quite rewarding challenge.
The banter was great between you guys. And now I have to talk cameos. You always expect cameos in this type of movies, and now someone's going to throw a dart at me. But I have to talk about Lotta.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's in every one of my movies, and because we just want to work together all the time, as much as possible. And the problem was that we killed her in the first one too, and it didn't feel like we could bring that character back with magic, so she had to play a different character this time. We can change her hair a little bit.
And there is another cameo in the movie. Oh, is this spoiler?
No, is this a spoiler? That's fine. But this is the first time I'm showing my face in a movie. Usually it's my voice, or I was a crocodile man in the first one.
Mind you, I was very surprised when I saw it. Because I didn't know, and I'm like, that's David's getting taken by the creature. Yeah. Wow, that was quite surprising.
And I got to say a couple of words in Swedish.
Yeah, I tried to memorize it to tell you here, but I was too invested in it.
Släpp mig. Släpp mig. Yeah.
Which means?
Let me go.
Oh, okay. Släpp mig.
Okay, any more cameos in the movie we can talk about? I don't know.
Well, it depends on when this comes out, because there's some cameos you really want to go in cold to the movie to see, because then...
But I think the audience will be quite surprised to see how the wizard delivers a message, you know, through, you know, this iconic Wonder Woman, I guess.
I was very surprised, like, really, I mean, you really... let's talk about, like, horror movies, because you're born out of the horror movie tradition. I think the horror movie directors are some of the best directors, to be honest, because you always know of the expectation of the audiences. And now you really, with this, especially with that cameo, you really work with the expectations of will they or will they not get the cameo. Yeah. So without spoiling anything, really, like, well done. Like, you really had me fooled.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, it's...
I hope I didn't spoil it.
Well,
did I?
I don't know.
I don't feel the dart yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
No, but I mean, it's just fun to get to play in this world with, you know, not just characters, but also just references to other things that takes place in the universe, and yeah. And
what's the ideas for Shazam 3?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah, we don't really... Well, let's see the success, because it all depends on the success of the second one, you know, Fury of the Gods. And if it does good business, then, you know, we hope that the studio look our way again.
Yeah, because when we did the first one, we didn't have any thoughts of a sequel, which is why we, you know, started killing everyone. But
I was killed the first one.
Yeah, then it's like, oh, okay, they want to make a second one, and then you do that, and you just focus on that, and then, you know, you'll see what happens.
Djimon, you have directed a documentary. Have you any thoughts about directing features or drama?
Absolutely not.
Why not? He scared you from...
No, I just really cannot fathom how, you know, David and directors really have to convey and communicate their visions to so many departments, you know, and it's non-stop every day, and, you know, you have to deal with everybody's problems, challenges, and so on. So I don't think... short-tempered, and I'm not sure if I can deal with that.
Really?
Hard work. Yeah.
It's hard work.
And how is David? How would you describe him as a director? Is he hard-tempered?
No, very, very tempered.
Yeah.
Meaning not temper.
Not like, bad temper.
But very tempered, meaning he's very calm. And, you know, again, you do have to communicate your thoughts and your vision to, you know, each department, and not only that, then you have to deal with the actors who comes with so many questions, you know. You know, some could come quite organically, but again, you know, most of us actors are very much kids at heart, you know, and so we need an answer, and certainly we need guidance, and so that's a lot.
So now I've just received our MovieZine, Sweden's biggest movie website, is buying Warner Brothers in my mind. So I'm opening the vault to you guys, both acting-wise and directing-wise. Is there anything in the vault? We'll throw in New Line Cinema too, right, that you want to, like, get your hands on?
I don't know. I mean, right now, I want to do a little horror movie, just, you know, because it's something a little more contained, a little smaller, as a little break, you know.
But after?
After, yeah. But like from Warner Bros. New Line, I don't know. I mean, it could be cool to do something with Nightmare on Elm Street or something, you know, maybe. But, you know, Robert Englund is getting up there in age, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us about, there was announced a horror movie that you and Lotta were going to produce. Any progress?
Yeah, no, there's a couple of things, a handful of things actually, that we're working on. And Lotta might even be directing one of them, so...
Okay. See you soon on the podcast.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.